This morning in The Modern Parent, we are helping you instill good work ethic in your children. Here to help is Director of Cadence Education Preschool, Heather Broken. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning.
We all know it's so important to work hard. Some of us arrive at this notion later in life, but we really want to start early with the kids and teach them that having a strong work ethic is going to really benefit them throughout life.
Absolutely. And I think that, teaching children to do their best or to have a good work ethic is a very abstract thought. So we really have to lead by example and be good role models for our children.
One of the things I've gleaned from these segments here with you over these years is just how, kids will watch everything that adults do. They're really observing everything. So if we can be the best example possible, they're going to take so much away from just having you as that figure in their lives.
They really are, and they're little sponges. And it's really up to us to lead the way for them and provide kids with opportunities to work hard. And I think that really starts at home. Doing chores.
Sure.
And teaching kids to be independent and, to take care of themselves. We should be there to guide them, but, let kids take risks.
Well, that kind of leads into the next point, and you alluded to a few of them there. When it comes to different activities that they can do to start reinforcing having a strong work ethic, what types of things should they be doing?
I really think anything around the house, because children can relate to the home that they live in. So just starting with little chores. If something's broken, teach that child, how can we work together to fix this?
Right.
And after we fix something together and, something is all better in a child's words, how does that make you feel? That makes you feel proud. It makes you feel happy. And that's how we build them to then gain that independence and start doing things on their own.
And really, as you just said there, we want them to take pride in what they do. We want to show them that, hey, it's okay to be proud of something that I've done, even if it seems like a small task, or obviously if it's something rather large. The fact that they can take some pride in their accomplishments is something that's going to stay with them.
Absolutely. And, feeling proud, I think, also is tied to child self-esteem. So thinking about how it makes you feel is really important, and praising children when they do accomplish even the smallest of tasks. It might not seem like much to you or I, but praise really just leads the child to continue to do those things in the future.
I'm just going to say from personal experience that also works for adults.
Yes,
I'm just
it does.
throwing it out there. Will
Especially if your name's Brendan.
Yes, or Will, or whatever it may be. Well, let's get to the final topic here. The fact that some children out there, they're not going to want to do this. I know I didn't want to do my chores. Thankfully, I learned why I need to do them, of course, and I came around. But what do you do when the kid just doesn't want to do it?
Sure. I struggle with that a little bit sometimes with my own child. Sometimes kids have good days, sometimes they have bad days, and just like us, we all get to feel lazy. But be their coach and their role model, and always remember that parenting it's an interactive process. You have to be present, you have to be available to them, and you really have to be the person to sort of jumpstart things for them sometimes. And yes, it takes a little bit more work on our end as adults, but that's how we're going to instill that in our children.
If you can just do your best to kind of be, I'm not a parent, of course, but be in the moment. I would imagine just look, what happened 10 minutes ago is over. What's going to happen in 10 minutes? Let's just try to absorb where we are, right?
Absolutely, yes.
All right, yeah. Great advice as always.
Great to be here.
Heather, thank you so much. If you guys would like to review these tips from Heather or to check out more Modern Parent segments, you know what to do, roadshow.com.